Sebastian Maniscalco, the renowned stand-up comedian known for his observational humor and physical comedy style, recently found himself at the center of a light-hearted Hollywood moment when he appeared on the Drew Barrymore Show. During this candid conversation, Maniscalco addressed a hilarious impression performed by Saturday Night Live cast member Marcello Hernandez, who hilariously mimicked the comedian in a recent skit. What started as a simple parody quickly turned into a moment of mutual admiration, highlighting the camaraderie that exists within the comedy world. Maniscalco, ever the gracious performer, didn't hold back on pointing out one small but noticeable flaw in the portrayal, but he did so with the kind of self-deprecating charm that has made him a fan favorite for over 2 decades. The skit in question aired during a Saturday Night Live episode hosted by Glenn Powell, where Hernandez stepped into Maniscalco's shoes, or rather his exaggerated strut, as the fictional bachelor party guest. Hernandez captured the essence of Maniscalco's signature physicality with remarkable accuracy. The cock walk, as it's affectionately known among fans, involves a confident, almost rooster-like swagger, wildly swinging hands and hips that add a layer of chaotic energy to his routines, referee-like signals that punctuate his punchlines, and that iconic old Superman back kick, a move pulled straight from Maniscalco's arsenal of physical gags. Billboard, in their coverage, praised how Hernandez nailed these elements, making the impression not just funny but a true homage to Maniscalco's unique stage presence. It's the kind of parody that doesn't punch down but lifts up, celebrating the quirks that make a comedian unforgettable. Appearing on the Drew Barrymore Show, Maniscalco dove into the experience with Barrymore, a host who herself has a deep appreciation for comedy, having hosted SNL 6 times. "So, it was pretty good," Maniscalco began, his voice carrying that familiar mix of humility and wit. He quickly zeroed in on the one detail that caught his eye, or rather, his hair. "I didn't know I was that gray, but anyway," he quipped, drawing laughter from the audience. Barrymore, quick on the uptake, chimed in with agreement. "Yeah, it's okay. That wig was a little too white." The exchange was pure gold, a moment where two entertainers could poke fun at the art of impersonation without any malice. Maniscalco waved it off graciously, replying, "It's okay," before launching into genuine praise for Hernandez. "He did a great job. I was very flattered that they did that." What elevated the interaction beyond a simple celebrity shout-out was the behind-the-scenes courtesy extended by the SNL team. Maniscalco revealed that Hernandez had personally reached out to him just days before the episode aired. "He actually called me on Thursday before the show," Maniscalco said, "Do you want to come in and do a cameo at the end of it?" Unfortunately, scheduling conflicts got in the way. Maniscalco was in the midst of a performance run in Palm Springs, a city that's become a staple on his tour circuit thanks to its vibrant entertainment scene. "I couldn't do it because I was performing in Palm Springs," he explained, "but I thought this kid did a fantastic job." At 51, Maniscalco refers to the younger Hernandez as "this kid," with the affection of a seasoned veteran mentoring the next generation, underscoring his role not just as a performer but as a pillar in the comedy community. Barrymore, ever the empathetic interviewer, steered the conversation toward the deeper emotional resonance of such parodies. She described it as the good kind of SNL sketch, one devoid of meanness, where the humor serves as a bridge rather than a barrier. "I mean, when you get parodied on Saturday Night Live and it's the good kind, like when they're communicating with you, when there is not just an ounce or an atom of meanness, it's like cute, honoring, loving," she elaborated. "I think it is like one of the world's great compliments." Her words captured the essence of why impressions like Hernandez's land so well. They stem from admiration, not mockery. Maniscalco echoed this sentiment wholeheartedly. "Yeah, this is absolutely all in love," he affirmed, his tone warm and appreciative. This moment of vulnerability from Maniscalco also opened the door to a bit of playful banter about his own aspirations with SNL. Despite his long career, which includes sold-out arenas, best-selling books like What Are You Doing? And Stay Hungry, and roles in films such as The Opening Act and About My Father, Maniscalco has yet to host the iconic late-night show. "And I have never hosted the show, which I'm here today kinda to, and maybe you could help me out," he confessed to Barrymore with a sly grin. "Apparently you've done it." Barrymore, beaming with pride, revealed her own impressive tally, "I have 6 times." Maniscalco's mock outrage was immediate and hilarious. 6 times. "You're taking all the spots," prompting peals of laughter from the studio audience. It's classic Maniscalco, turning a personal milestone into a relatable jab at the absurdities of show business. Barrymore, undeterred, championed his cause with the enthusiasm of a true fan. "By the way, you would be so amazing with that show," she insisted, her sincerity shining through. As a former Charlie's Angels star who's navigated the highs and lows of fame, Barrymore knows talent when she sees it, and her endorsement carries weight. Maniscalco's comedy, rooted in the everyday frustrations of family life, Italian-American heritage, and the chaos of modern parenting, would undoubtedly translate brilliantly to SNL's sketch format. Imagine him leading a digital short on the perils of airport security or a cold open skewering millennial parenting trends. The possibilities are endless. Delving deeper into Maniscalco's world, it's worth noting how this interaction fits into his broader career trajectory. Born in Arlington Heights, Illinois, to Sicilian immigrant parents, Maniscalco grew up in a household where humor was a survival tool. His father, a barber, and his mother, a homemaker, instilled in him a strong work ethic and an eye for the comedic in the mundane. After stints as a waiter in Los Angeles, experiences that fueled much of his early material, Maniscalco honed his craft in comedy clubs across the country. His big break came with viral YouTube videos in the late 2000s, where clips of his physical comedy racked up millions of views. Today, with over 3 million followers on Instagram and a Netflix special under his belt, he's a household name, but moments like this Drew Barrymore Show appearance remind us of his grounded roots. The skit's premise itself was ripe for Maniscalco's style. Powell's character, a groom-to-be, invites the faux Maniscalco to his bachelor party, leading to a cascade of over-the-top antics. Hernandez, a relative newcomer to SNL since joining in 2021, infused the role with just enough exaggeration to make it pop without losing the heart. His background as a stand-up comic himself, having performed at clubs like the Comedy Store, gave him an insider's edge, allowing him to replicate not just the moves but the timing. Maniscalco's praise for "this kid" speaks volumes. In an industry often rife with competition, such cross-generational respect is refreshing.